been connected to books and internet. We need to connect to human life, human being, and to this planet. When we are connected to the planet that we care for environment, when we connect to people, we are spreading humanness, bringing up human values in society. So we need to bring down the artificial walls that we create in our own mind between human beings and realize that we are in a planet for a short period of time. Your whole life, even if it is 100 years, I tell you, is just a speck of dust in the vast arena of time. Isn't it? This planet has been there for billions of years, will continue to be billions of years. And your time of 100 years is nothing. In this time, we need to spread more happiness, more joy, more creativity, more togetherness. Do you all agree with me?
Yes.
Do you all agree with everybody?
Yes.
Yes. That's it. That's the resilience. The resilience comes when there is energy within us. When we are tired, we can't be resilient. Correct? And how to get over tiredness? Number one, increase our confidence level. Number two, increase our energy level. And how do we do that? Through proper food, exercise, and breathing. And on top of it, the fourth thing I would say, few minutes of deep relaxation, that is meditation. Meditation can heal the scars in our heart and clear the cobwebs in our mind and uplift our spirit beyond our wildest imagination. So our behavior becomes better, our interaction with people become better, our idea about ourselves becomes much more clearer, and you become more and more creative. We have a university in India. I wanted to give the best of East and best of West to the students. So we started a university about 8 years ago now, in the state of Orissa. In a short period of time, they had 400 startups there. And it's graded as the happiest university campus. But because everyone is caring for every other person, at the same time, they are free from all sorts of intoxicants. No drugs, no other intoxicants that can momentarily give you a relief, but in a long run has a very negative impact on our physiology, on our body. So, without spending money, you can get a high, and without spoiling your health, in fact, for the benefit of your health, you feel even much vibrant and resilient, when you do some of these practices, yoga and breathing and meditation, all that. Huh? I know there are 3 musketeers here sitting. 3 wise people sitting to ask me questions, right? That's for you now.
Hello, Gurudev. Thank you so much for being here today with us. I have to be really honest. Right now, I am really nervous. My heart is skipping a beat, like it's beating so fast. So, my first question to you would be, can you give me some advice on how to feel more comfortable and feel peace when I'm sitting in front of such a big audience?
Oh yeah, anything new makes you a little bit nervous, right? Something new, yes. And sitting in front of so many people, you feel nervous, maybe you're not used to it, right? So you should keep doing this more often. You see? We have this subconscious fear, what will others think about me? They should think I am a fool. Correct? You know, I have one suggestion for you. One day, not even one day, just 4 hours, you assume the role of a crazy person. If you say, okay, I'm going to be a crazy person. So what? If people think you're crazy, so what? It doesn't matter. You know, that completely takes away that fear in us. Oh, what if these people think I am a fool? I say, okay, I am a fool, I accept, I act like a fool. Being a fool is only very relative, right? So, it depends on one's grade. So someone, a higher grade thinks someone lower than is a fool. Like that. Correct? So what? So this is one understanding, seeing life from a bigger perspective. Second is, this is not the first time you are feeling nervous, the heart is pounding. Yeah, it has happened before also, right? When you came to give an interview, your heart was pounding. And when your results were going to come, or when you had to write an exam, you felt nervous on those days. Remember those moments, you could very well overcome that. Correct? But the third one is, which is more powerful, is take the breath from the back of your throat, which we call ujjayi. Like that. This breathing, few times of deep breathing from the back of the throat, or some exercises, some meditation, definitely will help you to overcome nervousness.
Thank you, Gurudev. My next question is about happiness. Often when we are happy, we are also in fear, in fear of losing happiness. We are like, for example, I'm doing really good in academics and then I'm afraid, what if I stop getting these good grades? Or if I'm partying, I'm afraid of the deadlines. How to get rid of the fear of happiness when you are being happy?
Yes. See life from a bigger perspective. Take for the bus, okay, you don't get it, so what? Why don't you see life from a bigger perspective? Do you know, many people who fail initially have become successful much later. You talk to any top businessman or industrialist, they will list the number of failures they have had, more than success. You have many small steps of failures before you get into a big landfall of success. Okay? So, you must accept, okay, failure is also a part of it. Yeah.
Gurudev, my next question is that sometimes I do my best, but this is not enough because things happen that are out of my control. For example, I wanted to finish my studies in a certain amount of time, but this did not happen because of the pandemic or other reasons that I could not control. And I get very anxious when I cannot control something. How can I deal with this?
Just wake up and see, is everything in your control? No. Even your heartbeat is not in your control. Correct? Your digestion is also not very much in your control. To some extent, yes. So there are many involuntary functions that's happening in your body, which is not in your control. And similarly, there are many things in life that happens that is not in your control. Inflation goes up, there is a war happening, you can't do anything about it. Correct? Weather changes, you can't do anything about it right now. Correct? Instead of worrying what we cannot do, think about what we can do. What is it you can do? You can feel